From historic Walsh Gymnasium on the campus of Seton Hall University, this is Big East Volleyball on the Big East Digital Network. Sean St. Jacques here with you courtside. Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to historic Walsh Gym. The Seton Hall Pirates taking on the visiting Butler Bulldogs. Bit of a tale of two teams coming into this one. The hosts, Seton Hall, having a tough season, 2-10 overall in conference play. They're looking to get back on track. They've dropped their last 7 games, and they've also lost 21 of the last 23 sets that they've played. Looking to turn it around against a Butler team that has it all to play for at the moment. Looking to get that last spot in the Big East Volleyball Tournament, tied at the moment with St. John's. A big game for them with a face-to-face with St. John's coming up later on in the schedule. Butler's defense will look to be the catalyst. One of the best in the conference in digs per set, blocks per set, and opponent's hitting percentage against a Seton Hall team that's been young, talented, but also dealing with some injuries this season. Should be a fun matchup. It's Seton Hall and Butler in Big East Volleyball on the Big East Digital Network coming up next.
At St. John's University, our students believe, serve, explore, and achieve. A Catholic, Vincentian, metropolitan, and global university, we are at the heart of where lives are enriched. We provide a transformative education that goes far beyond the classroom. We aspire to do more. And for nearly 150 years, the St. John's story has been the story of New York City. We are New York's team. We are St. John's.
What can great minds do?
While at Seton Hall, I interned with the Superior Court of New Jersey, and that inspired me to go to law school.
I am a physics and civil engineering major, and I want to work on infrastructure in underdeveloped countries.
I'm the news director at one of the top college radio stations in the country.
I'm working with my professor on research that could help athletes during sudden cardiac events.
I started my own business, Classic Soccer Cleats, and I just sold it to a company in England.
Come see for yourself what great minds can do.
It's time to fuel your ambitions by taking charge of your student debt. At SoFi, we've helped over 250,000 people refinance their student loans, saving thousands of dollars. Now you can pay off your student loans faster and reach your goals sooner. See how much you can save in just 2 minutes at SoFi.com/save.
We aren't just dreamers. We're doers.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Good things happen when you unleash a Butler Bulldog.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Here, we do what others don't.
Dream what others won't. Driven to leap forward, determined to always give back.
Here, we work where giants have played, where the connection of work and ethic is made.
A diverse community possessed with a passion
to know and grow and go and show the world we are prepared to change it. Here, we ask what must be done, for in doing we learn and earn success.
And you can get there from here.
DePaul University. Here we do.
What is a Villanovan? In 30 seconds? Well, Villanovans aim high. Top 50 National University high. We think fast and stay connected. V's up. Villanovans think deeply, push boundaries, and go. Still with me? We climb corporate ladders and these ladders. This campus is our home, but you can find us almost anywhere. Villanovans have big hearts and solve even bigger problems, and we celebrate together. Ignite change, go Nova.
Sean St. Jacques back here with you. Excited to bring you this one on the Big East Digital Network. It is Big East Volleyball presented by SoFi Seton Hall here at historic Walsh Gymnasium, hosting the Butler Bulldogs. Seton Hall will be in the whites with the blue trim. They're the Butler Bulldogs in their road navy blues with the white trim. Seton Hall trying to end a 7-game losing streak, and the Butler Bulldogs are trying to eye down the final spot in the Big East Volleyball Tournament, currently tied going into the day with the St. John's Red Storm. And with those two teams meeting up coming up next, this is a pretty big game for the Bulldogs to try to get here at Walsh Gym. The Pirates have 2 wins in conference play this season. They've both come here at historic Walsh Gymnasium, the last back on October 9th against the Georgetown Hoyas. As Seton Hall will serve first, Maggie Svelbar over the net. Good dig. Bounced around on this near side, kept in by Emily Turner. First big hack on the near side. It's deflected out of play, and an early point for the Butler Bulldogs as the set was made for Melody Davidson, who gets the start tonight. Outside hitter on the near side, gets the first point of the match here in set 1. And Ramsier will serve for the Bulldogs. Pirates looking for an answer. Kept alive by libero Elizabeth LeBou for the Bulldogs. Backline keeps that alive. That was Emily Turner for Butler. Seton Hall's libero, the freshman Reagan Murray, kept that alive. Good save, a good dig by LeBou. And another point for Butler. They finished that one off strong. And it's 2-0 Butler. Let's take a look at the player to watch for Seton Hall tonight. Haley Gasser leads the team in kills, 8th in the Big East as well, 255, also the team's points leader this season as well. The senior from California has had a phenomenal season for the Halls. The Pirates answer. Nice stroke on the far side. That was Maggie Svelbar, who had a solid game last time out for the Pirates, and Seton Hall's on the board in the opening set. Let's take a look at the Butler player to watch. We're going with 9s tonight here at Walsh Gym. It's Anna Logan, 7th all-time at Butler in career kills, 15 more tonight, and she will pass to move up to 6th all-time in Butler's illustrious volleyball history. Seton Hall, meanwhile, gets a second point, and they've leveled the score 2-2 in the opening set. Elizabeth Seton comes on to serve. Right down the middle, Logan with her first try. Kept alive by the Pirates. Just about, that's kept alive by Ramsier on the near side. Good block, but it's out of play, and it's a Pirate point. They take their first lead of the opening set, and it's 3-2 Pirates. Bit fortunate, Butler is one of the tops in the conference in blocks per set this season. 3rd, as a matter of fact, in the Big East. Ball was tipped, kept alive. Set by Svelbar, and that's another point for the Pirates. And Amanda Rockwall gets it on the act. And the Pirates have 4 unanswered, 4-2 in the opening set. Butler last time out got swept by the powerhouse Marquette Golden Eagles, and now they've lost 5 straight points here. Seton Hall gaining some momentum. Bit of a softer point to concede, and this Seton Hall Pirates are off to a good start, gaining some momentum in this opening set. Seton serves again, just barely kept alive by Emma Milstead for Butler. A block at the net, kept alive. Logan with a mistake, a rare error from Anna Logan. And Seton Hall, after conceding the first 2, has 6 in a row. They have a 6-2 lead in the opening set. Pirates, a young team this year under coach Ali Yeager. They dealt with some injuries, but they've continued to fight through this tough Big East schedule. Nice block on that far side, kept alive. Tapped down, dug out, and a violation at the net's gonna give that point to the Pirates. 7 in a row. 7-2 Pirates in the opening set. Pirates have not won a set in some time. A 7-game losing streak. They've lost 21 of their last 23, but they have 8 straight points in this opening set. They have an 8-2 lead And Sharon Clark is going to call a timeout. Another look at this great sequence here. A great set and a smackdown by Haley Gasser, who's had a great senior season for this Seton Hall squad. Maggie Svelbar's had a good couple of games for the Pirates recently as well. After Butler came in with 2 early points, Seton Hall has answered with 8 in a row. And again, they've only won 2 of their last 23 sets played overall. They've lost their last 7, but you can't tell by the way that they have jumped out in this opening set against the Butler Bulldogs, who have all to play for. Of course, 7-5 in conference play are the Butler Bulldogs. So is St. John's. And Seton Hall has not won a set since October 25th, right here at Walsh Gym, in a 3-1 loss to the DePaul Blue Demons. Straight set losses to Marquette, Providence, and Creighton, the latter 2 on the road, but they are on fire to start this opening set. And Coach Allie Yeager has got to be thrilled. Now Sharon Clark's looking to make some adjustments and try to settle her squad down. Again, Butler lost to Marquette last time, but before then they'd won 2 in a row, and they'd really put their name right in the mix for that final spot in the Big East tournament. And there's no shame in losing to the Marquette Golden Eagles. They've had a phenomenal season, as have the Creighton Blue Jays, 2 of the teams to beat in the Big East. Back underway in this opening set, and a good kill right down Broadway for Butler. It was set up well. Melody Davidson with her 2nd kill of the match, and Butler ends the 8-0 run by the Pirates. Anna Logan will serve for Butler. Svelbar sets it up. It's tipped at the net, but it's down for a point for the Pirates. Rockwall's had a couple of kills in this opening set. Allison Yeager's off the bench and really encouraging her players. 9-3 Pirates in the opening set, and Rockwall will serve. Rams here, and Melody Davidson was blocked. Back to live action. Blocked again. Point for the Pirates. The far end of the net, and it's 10-3 Seton Hall. And what a run the Pirates are going on in this opening set. Served over by Amanda Rockwall. Rockwall digs that one out. Svelbar sets it up. And it's another point for the Pirates. Another kill on the far side. And all of a sudden, it's 11-3. Take a look at the team comparison. Again, the numbers tend to favor the Butler Bulldogs. Number of those are Big East marks, tops in the conference. As a serving error gives that point to Butler. It's now 11-4 in the opening set, but you wouldn't be able to tell by the way this first set has gone so far for Seton Hall. LeBou will serve. Svelbar, it's tipped over the net as Reese Kohler was trying to find some space. Good dig. Svelbar again. Kohler again. It's a kill for Kohler. 12-4 Seton Hall. And Mackenzie Huntley will come on for Seton Hall as Coach Yeager makes a couple of changes. And to serve as Grace Rosenberg, number 11 in white. 12-4, Pirates have the lead in the first set, where they've just taken the momentum early and gone with it, and they've got another point on a miscue at the net. And now it looks like the point is changed. Pirates were celebrating, I think, but was ruled in, and it is a Butler point. 12-5 is the score here at Walsh Gym in the opening set. Zimba serves for the Bulldogs. Kohler, a little bit off of that one. Kept alive by LeBou and blasted home on the far side. That was strong from Butler that time, looking for a response. They get it through Brittany Robinson with her first kill. And it's 12-6, Seton Hall in the opening set. Butler just able to keep that alive. LeBou with a great dig. Deflected. Point Pirates. Mackenzie Huntley just off the bench with a kill. and it's 13-6. Seton Hall on top. Another look here at the net. Again, Butler, one of the best blocking teams in the Big East, could not quite get that back over the net. Gasser serves. It's deflected, kept alive. Rosenberg dug that one out. Gasser. It's kept alive by Ramsier. And a point for Butler, finished off nicely on the far side of the net. Robinson again. Just coming and giving a couple of good moments there for the Bulldogs before she heads back to the bench for Shannon Clark's squad. Another look here. Set it up nicely and nobody there to defend it for the Pirates. 13-7. Pirates in the opening set. Served by Emma Milstead. Kohler kept alive. Milstead came over from the back line to save that. And that's out of play. Point Pirates. It was a little too much on that one. 14-7. Seton Hall on top, against the odds, if you will, in this first set. It was 2-0 Butler, and then those 8 straight Pirate points have turned the tide in the opening set. That time they can't dig it out. Butler responds. I believe that's a kill for Anna Logan. 14-8 Pirates. With Brooke Gregory on tap to serve. And at the net, look at it, it is a Pirate point. Gasser again making things happen for Seton Hall. 15-8. Pirates in the opening set. This is a young Pirate team that has dealt with injuries. Run a lot of this season. A lot of the notable freshman class has been injured at different times, and the upperclassmen have stepped up as you'd expect with a young team. But as Butler gets a point there, was tipped over nicely at the net. I believe it was Megan Ramsier who got the job done that time. 15-9 Pirates, and yeah, she made quick work of that to get Butler a point there. Is not showing so far for Seton Hall. They have been really strong in this opening set. And it continues. Julia Wilkins with the kill. 16-9 Seton Hall. Another look there, a great set. Svelbar's been really calm, cool, and collected in the opening set, and it's going to be tough to stop it with Julia Wilkins showing the power down the middle. There's Davidson trying to tip it over for the Bulldogs. Gasser tries it. Good dig by Murray. And that's knocked out of play. It's a Butler point. And it was actually LeBou on the dig for Butler that kind of saved that possession, or that passage of play, I should say. And Butler's back within 6. 16-10 Pirates in the opening set. Logan serves. Svelbar was tipped over by Rock Wallace, had a good first set. Logan, it's out, and it's a Pirate point. 17-10 Pirates. Amanda Rockwall will serve. Was dug out initially, but the point is going to go to Butler, and it's 17-11 Pirates. As it looked like it was going to be Davidson who was set up for it, but Megan Sheridan in the end was able to get that done. That was a tough play to deal with, but Elizabeth Sotsong did that. What a dig out there by LeBou, the libero for Butler. Seton Hall stuffs the initial try there at the net. Knocked over, dug out again by Svelbar. Gasser sets it up again. And it's a reset for Butler. Deflected and in for a point. It's a kill. Brittany Robinson, who has had 3 since coming on. And it's 17-12. Seton Hall's lead cut to 5 in the opening set. Elizabeth LeBou will serve to her fellow libero. Murray dug it out. Oh, it's blocked really well at the net by Butler. I think it was Brooke Gregory who took the initiative there. And Seton Hall will call a timeout. Another look at that great sequence there for the Bulldogs. And it's now 17-13 Seton Hall in this opening set. Nice little response there by the Butler Bulldogs, and Brooke Gregory with a big block there. Again, Butler third in the conference in blocks per set this season. And one of the better defensive teams in the conference. A big reason why they are in the mix for the Big East tournament, and they've shown a good response in this opening set. Pirates, one of the keys would have been for this game that Seton Hall in the last couple of first sets have really struggled, and it's led to a couple of the losses. They haven't gained the momentum early on. It's been the exact opposite tonight on home court. And that 8-0 spurt, 8 straight points that the Pirates got, really was the catalyst in this opening set. And they still have the lead, but Butler has responded well. There's a good Butler contingent here tonight at Walsh Gym that have been cheering on their Bulldogs, and they've been liking what they've seen over the last couple of rallies here. And Butler's out with some newfound confidence, trailing just 17-13. We'll see how the Pirates respond. Butler will serve out of the Seton Hall timeout with Elizabeth LeBou, the libero for the Bulldogs. LeBou with 5 digs already for Butler. Gasser puts some heat on it, but it ends up being wide. And it's a point for Butler, 17-14. Bulldogs trying to regain the momentum late on in this opening set. Oh, and that's misfortunate for the Pirates. That one just barely tickled the twine over the net. It's an ace. Fortunate for Elizabeth LeBou. She even had a smile on her face, and that's just tough luck for the Pirates defensively that time. Gasser, well placed, but kept alive by Butler. Murray had to turn to keep that alive. Gasser just tipped it past Sheridan, who kept it alive for the Bulldogs. A blast and a point for the Pirates. The kill from Emily Turner, pardon me, on the far side. Number 15 in white, Turner put enough on it, and Butler could not dig it out. So the Pirates get a much needed point here. As you see, Turner, after was kind of dinked and dunked around, and Ramsier could not quite dig that one out. Rosenberg serves for the Pirates. And that blast is too strong. Point for the Pirates. And that was some open territory behind that back line for Seton Hall, but it was missed. And it's 19-15. Seton Hall in front. Really good serve. Dug out by Logan. Logan again. Murray that time. Gasser puts some heat on it. 20-15 Pirates, made no mistake that time. She's been one of our players to watch, and that was a jackhammer into the Walsh Gym hardwood. Logan digs out the serve from Rosenberg. Oh, nice dig by Gasser. Second time blocked by Rosenberg. Gasser tipped it over, kept alive by Sheridan. Logan able to float that one over. Pirates keep it alive. Gasser again, blocked, but it's out of play, and it's a point for the Pirates. Well, it's been back and forth in this opening set. The action's been phenomenal. And after Butler went on a little bit of a run, the Pirates are trying to finish this set off strong. Thundering serve, fired in by Rosenberg. It's placed over well, kept alive by Huntley for the Pirates. Sent over, or not quite all the way over. Pirates could not quite block it. It was a hard hit from the far side and was tipped. Butler gets a much needed point. Logan was in the middle of it again for the Bulldogs, 21-16. Seton Hall in the opening set. Jillian Zimba back on to serve. Almost a bit of miscommunication there. Murray kept it alive, and it's too strong. on the near side hit by Mackenzie Huntley. And Butler is back within 4, 21-17. Zimba again will serve. Gasser. Right back to her, blocked, out of play. Another kill for Haley Gasser. 22-17. Pirates, her 5th kill of the match. Ended up being a little bit of a give and go in the end from Grace Rosenberg. And the point was finished off. Pirates closing in on the set, but that's not going to help. A service error from Gasser. And Butler gets a bit of a reprieve there, 22-18 in this opening set. Emma Milstead is on to serve for Butler. This feels like a big point in the match here in this opening set. Gasser digs out the initial serve. A little tip at the net. Butler just about kept that alive, blocked at the net. It was Huntley in there. Huntley on the second try, and a great diving attempt by Murray to save it, but Butler gets the point. And they're back within 3. I believe this is the closest they've been since the early stages of the set. And the Pirates will talk it over. Last rally here. Big blast by Brooke Gregory, and then a bit of a misfortunate little tip there. Pirates couldn't defend it despite the great efforts. And Butler, this is what good teams do when you're trying to find a way into the conference tournament. Seton Hall has had the momentum a number of times in this opening set, but Butler has fought back. They've stayed in it, and they're within 3, 22-19 in the latter stages of this opening set. 5 early kills for Haley Gasser, 4 for Brittany Robinson, who's had a nice start to the game. Let's take a look at the series history. Butler has won the last 5, 8-5 in the series. They have the lead, and Butler won the last meeting at Hinkle Fieldhouse in straight sets back on October 12th. Last 6 meetings, though, have all been 4 sets or less. Seton Hall's at least trying to push it to the latter, or that I should say the former, in this one. Remember, the Pirates are trying to win their first set in some time. Pirates have struggled, of course, of late. They've lost 7 in a row. October 25th, here against DePaul, was the last time the Pirates won a set. And they're trying to end that streak here tonight and trying to make it the catalyst of maybe ending this 7-game losing streak on top of that, and play spoiler against a Butler team that knows that the St. John's game looming is huge, but they have to get through this one first. And that's a service error right out of the timeout, and the point goes to the Pirates. That could be crucial in this opening set. Butler had just gained the momentum, and right out of the timeout, make a mistake. Serve was dug out by Zimba. Blasted home on the near side. A kill from Brooke Gregory just when Butler needed it. 23-20 Pirates. This one's coming down to the wire in the opening set. Another look at this play here. And tough for Rosenberg to dig that one out. Miscommunication on the serve. Gasser came together with Wilkins. And Butler's back within 2, 23-21 in this opening set. Gregory to serve. Dug out initially by Wilkins, blocked at the net brilliantly. Davidson was there, Ramsier was there as well, and Butler's within 1. Well, they're one of the best blocking teams in the conference, a combination there. Gasser was dug out by Zimba. Blocked at the net, point for the Pirates. Julia Wilkins, who came together with Gasser earlier on a previous point, blocks it to give the Pirates the point this time. And it's Melody Davidson, who's been really strong in this opening set, who gets blocked, and the Pirates are on the verge here. Maggie Svelbar on to serve. 24-22, Pirates. Great dig out by Murray. Gasser makes sure it gets over the net. A set on the far side, Logan. Oh, what a dig by Murray again. Got tipped around at the net, and it's blasted home. Pirates win the opening set, 25-22. Turner finished it off, I believe, on the near side, and how about that? For the first time since October 25th, the Pirates have won a set. It's the opening set, and they have the momentum heading into set 2 here in South Orange on the Big East Digital Network, presented by SoFi.
Here, we do what others don't.
Dream what others won't, driven to leap forward, determined to always give back.
Here, we work where giants have played, where the connection of work and ethic is made.
A diverse community possessed with a passion
To know and grow and go and show the world we are prepared to change it. Here, we ask what must be done, for in doing we learn and earn success.
And you can get there from here.
DePaul University. Here, we do.
Back inside historic Walsh Gymnasium, Sean St. Jacques here with you on the Big East Digital Network. Big East Volleyball presented by SoFi. Pirates and the Bulldogs, one set down, and the Pirates win their first set. It's back on October 25th. They had lost 7 in a row coming into tonight, but they've got the early momentum. It was a hard-fought first set, 25-22. Pirates win it in the end. And now it's about how Sharon Clark's Butler Bulldogs will respond in the second set. Of course, Butler is battling with St. John's for what's going to likely be the final spot in the Big East tournament upcoming at the end of the month. And they knew coming into this game how big this game was, because with St. John's looming, they really need to win both to put themselves between, really to rather get themselves into that last spot and above the Red Storm. Both coming in 7-5 in conference play tonight. And it's Butler who are now under the pressure here in the second set, with the Pirates knowing there's a lot of work still to be done, but kind of feel the confidence flowing right now after responding well to an early Butler flurry in the first set and then using that momentum to go on and win the opening set. See Allison Yeager there, the coach, keeping the confidence and encouragement coming on the sideline here inside Walsh Gymnasium. Seton Hall's 2 conference wins have both come here at Walsh Gym, and they're off to a good start, trying to make it a 3rd win in Big East play. Second set is underway. Svelbar sets it. Great dig by LeBou for Butler. Almost dug it out the second time, but couldn't quite do it. Julia Wilkins kept knocking at the door, and the Pirates have the first point of set 2. On the look here, first one was dug out, this one was not. Wilkins has her 3rd kill of the match. Seton serves it right into the net. It's a service error, and Butler gets the point right back. And Anna Logan will serve for the Bulldogs. Only 1 kill for her so far tonight. Gasser floated it, and it's too far. It's a point for Butler. And the Bulldogs lead 2-1 here in the second set. They led 2-0 in the first set. The Pirates answered with 8 straight points, and Butler made some runs, but Seton Hall didn't look back, and they've tied it right back up. It was tipped at the net, and it's 2-2 in the second set. Rockwall to serve. A little bit of miscommunication there. It was dug out by LeBou and tipped at the net. It's legal, and it's a point for Butler. Well timed by Brooke Gregory. And Butler has a 3-2 lead in the second set. Waited just the right amount of time and tips it down for her 3rd kill of the match. Gasser misjudged it. Seton Hall does keep it alive, though. Davidson was blocked at the net. Kept alive. Pirates can't dig it out off the initial block. And Butler does get the point. Shea Horn with the kill. Number 18 in the navy blue. 4-2 Butler in the second set. Brooke Gregory to serve. Svelbar was dug out by Logan and tipped over for a Pirate point. Gasser again. 4-3 Butler in the second set. Haley Gasser has 7 kills already. And the Pirates are back within 1, early stages of the second set. Grace Rosenberg, who's been firing off some venomous serves, steps up again with another tough one. Logan digs it out. Horn with a blast, and Butler has a 5-3 lead. Well, Horn's providing some energy for Butler. Butler will serve. Simba has it. Rosenberg is tipped over by Huntley. Horn again. Block, tipped it over a second time. It's kept alive. Seton over the net. It's set up, blocked again at the net. And tipped back over, dug out by LeBou. Fired back over by Melody Davidson. Gasser finishes the round. That was one of the better rallies so far, and Gasser fires it home. It's 5-4 Butler. Well, Haley Gasser's been as advertised so far for Seton Hall. And she'll serve as well. Horn found it away through. Seton Hall just couldn't block it back over. It's been a nice stretch for Shea Horn. It's 6-4 Butler. Murray digs out the initial serve. Oh, it's blocked, but it's out of play. And Wilkins gets credited with the kill. And it's 6-5 Butler. Fortunate there. Is well defended at the net, but it's out of play in the end. Molly Davidson's been solid at the net so far this evening for Butler. Logan, vintage, on a plate for her. And Anna Logan makes it 7-5 Butler in the second set. Just her second kill of the game so far. Dug out by LeBou. Floated over. And a point for Butler in the end. And it's 8-5 Bulldogs in the second set. LeBou serves. It was set up for Wilkins, but blocked. At the line by LeBou. Logan again. And it's too long. Point Pirates. They get one back. 8-6 Butler. And it'll be Maggie Svelbar who will serve for Seton Hall. Logan. Kept alive by Svelbar, she dug it out. Gasser with some heat on it. Took a deflection. 8-7, Butler's lead cut to 1. Initial serve dug out by Milstead. Logan just pushes it over. Svelbar. Oh, it's fired home by Julia Wilkins. 8-8 in the second set. Nice slow-mo look at that shot there. Nobody touched it in the end for Butler. Initial serve dug out by Zimba. Right down the middle, dug out by Gasser. It was Gregory who tried it. Great dig out by Lebu to keep it alive. Logan over the net. And it's blocked at the net. Brooke Gregory. Right down the middle. Butler back in front, 9-8. Another good rally. But 112 conquers the other as Rockwall was stood up at the net. Megan Ramsier will serve for the Bulldogs. Oh, that was fired, but dug out and then tipped over, dug out again. But nobody there for that last attempt, and Seton Hall ties it at 9. Boy, Lebu with a fantastic dig, but it actually went over the net. It was just tipped over at that far side, and it's 9-all in the second set. Seton serves. That is fired, deflected, and down for a point. Brooke Gregory gives Butler the lead in the second set, 10-9. What's been an even more hotly contested set than the opening set. That's saying something. Logan to serve. Gasser with the initial dig. Oh, it's fired home again. Gasser again as well. 10-all in the second set. Here's another look. Well, Svelbar's been fantastic for the Pirates, and so's Gasser. But a service error. Amanda Rockwall. Pirates just to gain some momentum. Butler with some more reprieve. A couple service errors have helped out the Bulldogs in the early stages. 11-10 Butler. Oh, but the point's given right back. Brooke Gregory with too much on the serve. 11-all in the second set. And Grace Rosenberg ready to deliver some more venom on her serve. Just dips so much with a lot of power on it. Ended up digging out the attempt from Melody Davidson. Lebu saved that one for Butler on the near side, and Horn fires, but Huntley does well, and it's kept alive. Over by Rosenberg. And out from Davidson. It's a point for the Pirates, who now lead 12-11. Remember, they won the first set, and they lead 12-11 here in the second set. Rosenberg. Dug out by Logan, but nobody there. An ace from Grace Rosenberg. 13-11. Her serves have been extremely tough for Butler to deal with so far. That time, though, put a little too much mustard on it. And a service error gives the point to Butler. 13-12, Seton Hall in front in the second set. Maria Shore will come on and serve for the Bulldogs. 10 kills for one of our players to watch, Haley Gasser for Seton Hall. Brooke Gregory has 5 to lead the Bulldogs so far. Oh, it's really good placement. Kohler that time with the finesse. 14-12, Seton Hall. Another look at that. Oh boy, quick on the draw. Able to find the space. Gasser to serve. Just got over the net, and Horn misplayed it. A Haley Gasser ace. And Seton Hall is up 15-12 in this second set. Dug out by LeBou. Horn, it's wide. And it's a Pirate point. 16-12 in the second set. And Butler is going to call a timeout with Seton Hall up a set and up by 4 in the second set. And Haley Gasser has been on fire in these opening 2 sets. 10 kills, more than, or actually just about double anybody else's total in that category so far. You can see a couple of the bench players for the Pirates keep telling her to pour it on, keep it coming, keep feeding her when they can at the net, and she has delivered. So far for Seton Hall, we've seen some good play from Anna Logan. Brooke Gregory leads the way for Butler with 5 kills. Brittany Robinson has 4 of her own as well. And we've seen some good play from Melody Davidson for the Bulldogs as well. However, Butler's in a little bit of trouble here, down by 4 and down a set as well. Of course, Butler knows how important these games are down the stretch in the regular season with Big East tournament in their sights and a date with St. John's coming up on the schedule as well. Like you see there, Sharon Clark is calm, cool, and composed, talking to her team, and sends them back out there looking to gain some more momentum. Anna Logan, who was our other player to watch, a little quiet so far, but she's made an impact as she always seems to do. Not just 2 kills so far for the Butler star. Well, Haley Gasser will serve. Pirates have been cooking with gas so far in this second set. Gasser and Rosenberg have been phenomenal on serves. And miscue from Horn at the net. She tried to tip it over and instead misplays it. Pirates get the point out of the timeout, 17-12 in the second set. Dug out by LeBou. Oh, well placed. Butler needed that. And that was just what the doctor ordered for the Bulldogs. Sometimes you gotta change it up. A little serve, if you will, over the net. 17-13 with Horn to serve. Oh wow, what a dig, but to no avail in the end. Murray kept that alive, but it's played out of play by Kohler and an ace for Horn. 17-14. Pirates lead in the second set. Pirates will take a timeout here. And Butler trying to with before Seton Hall really went on a bit of a tear to take control and then go on to win the opening set. See there's Sharon Clark, the head coach of the Butler Bulldogs, having a talk with Maria Shore one-on-one to, you know, just let everybody know we're still in this. There's a long way to go. And trying to get the Butler Bulldogs back on track a little bit here, which is not something many thought we'd be saying in the second set. But Seton Hall won their first set since October 25th against DePaul in the opening set. And they're threatening to take the second set as well, which would be a bit of a stunner. Pirates are trying to win their first game in their last 8. Lost the last 7, but they've been, with this young team, a little bit of injuries have hurt the team this season, but they have kept fighting throughout this entirety of the Big East season, and they've got the lead, 17-14 in this second set. They've got some momentum. Butler answered after the last timeout, and they will serve. Shea Horn, since coming off the bench, been a nice spark for the Bulldogs tonight. Has had 3 kills so far, and will serve here. Got an ace her last time. It's a service error this time. And some reprieve for Seton Hall, 18-14 in the second set. And Reagan Murray, the freshman libero, will serve. One of the freshmen that got the start tonight. Part of the young, up-and-coming team that Coach Aliega really likes for next season in particular. Gasser. Again, Murray digs it out. Well, initially, I think Davidson might have blocked it, or might have been the net. Tipped over, and it's a point for the Pirates. It was out of play. 19-14, Seton Hall in the second set. Murray will serve. Dug out by Milstead. Logan fired it. It was blocked initially at the net, kept alive. A set for Huntley. And Huntley gets the kill. Mackenzie Huntley makes it 20-14. Seton Hall with their largest second set lead. Oh, it's blasted home. Good response. Brittany Robinson, much needed for the Bulldogs there. She's been strong for Butler so far, especially in the first set for the Bulldogs. Her fifth kill. 20-15 Pirates. Gasser digs out the initial serve. And it was Wilkins blocked initially, blocked a second time. Brooke Gregory. She's really been strong in the second set as well, and it's 20-16. Seton Hall's lead cut to 4. Gasser got it over the net. It was dug out. Logan, good dig by Murray. Logan blocked it at the net. Gasser has to set it up. It's Wilkins, and LeBoux didn't take any chances there, dug it out. Logan gets blocked, and in the end it was actually sent towards Gregory, and she was rejected at the net. 21-16 Pirates. Another look there. Wow. In the end, Mackenzie Huntley was in the area, as was Amanda Rockwall. 21-16. Logan. A good dig by Gasser. That's in. That's a point for the Pirates. Amanda Rockwall again. And it's 22-16. Another timeout here in the second set. Another set where momentum has changed multiple times. And Seton Hall, after Butler kind of came out of a timeout and trimmed the deficit down, it's been all Pirates again. They're just a couple of points, actually 3 points away. But 2-0 lead. You see great placement on that kill from Amanda Rockwall, who has been phenomenal for the Pirates, up to 6 kills. That's second on the team. Pirates have hit 290 to 135 for the Bulldogs. That was certainly not a number we expect when you look at the team's seasons, but anything can happen when you get down the stretch, and the Pirates are closing in on what would be a huge win in the second set. And talk about snatching the momentum and running with it. The Pirates have turned it into a bit of an avalanche in the first 2 sets. And they've got the confidence flowing right now. Coach Allison Yeager sending her team back out there, talking to a couple people before the game around the Pirate volleyball team, and everyone kind of said the same thing. They just haven't gotten it going the last couple of weeks for one reason or another. They've got it going right now. And they've got another point. It's rejected at the net. Rockwall and Emily Turner were there to defend. 23-16, Seton Hall. Pirates have scored the last 3. Serve was dug out. Blasted home. It's Robinson again. Brittany Robinson cuts it back down to 6, 23-17. She has been the bright spot for Butler in these first 2 sets. Brittany Robinson, number 7 in the navy blue. Butler serves. Gasser is blocked. And Butler's defense starting to show their true colors here. 2 straight points for the Bulldogs. They're back within 5, 23 to 18. In this second set, here's Ramsier with the serve. A good dig by Milstead. Here's Logan. Blocked initially, kept alive by Wilkins. Back towards Wilkins, floats it over. Great dig by LeBou. Logan again. Gasser with the dig. Right down the middle, and they can't keep it alive. I ended up making the catch on the near side. Point for the Pirates as Butler could not keep that alive, and in the end, the kill goes to Amanda Rockwall. Gotta stay on your toes when you're calling volleyball, especially here at Walsh. Seton Hall keeps it alive. It's set up for Gasser. Great dig. That was Milstead. Tipped over, blocked I think by Gasser at the net. That's out of play. Point Pirates, set to the Pirates. 25 to 18. Pirates have a 2-set lead. 25 to 18. Pirates lead 2 sets to none. We'll take a break here at historic Walsh Gym. Butler heads to the locker room with a lot to think about. Their backs against the wall. Seton Hall looking for their first win in some time. Last time the Pirates were in the win column was a 3-0 win against Georgetown. Can they do it again? We'll find out. We'll have the third set coming up after a break here from Walsh Gym.
At St. John's University, our students believe, serve, explore, and achieve. A Catholic, Vincentian, Metropolitan, and Global University, we are at the heart of where lives are enriched. We provide a transformative education that goes far beyond the classroom. We aspire to do more. And for nearly 150 years, the St. John's story has been the story of New York City. We are New York's team. We are St. John's.
What can great minds do?
While at Seton Hall, I interned with the Superior Court of New Jersey, and that inspired me to go to law school.
I am a physics and civil engineering major, and I want to work on infrastructure in underdeveloped countries.
I'm the news director at one of the top college radio stations in the country.
I'm working with my professor on research that could help athletes during sudden cardiac events.
I started my own business, Classic Soccer Cleats, and I just sold it to a company in England.
Come see for yourself what great minds can do.
One of the positives about the sports business in the last couple of years, and in recent years in particular, has been the growing interest in seeing our industry become a more diverse and inclusive place.
I find it important for us to amplify the voices of those who have not traditionally had a seat at the table. As a Black African woman, my various social identities are always at the forefront of my daily interactions, from my first name, my culture, to where I'm from. So for me, diversity is about us celebrating our uniqueness as a society.
A lot of what happens in terms of diversifying workforce in the college world happens at the campus level. That's really where the core hiring takes place. The schools are responsible for hiring their directors of athletics, their staffs, their coaches. And so the conference is really a step away from that activity, but I think conferences can and should set a tone. And so in the Big East, we have tried to make diversity and inclusion a conference strategic priority. We have, for example, within our conference SAC group, designated a diversity and inclusion officer. D&I has become an important topic of discussion at SAC meetings. And our D&I officer is now included into the conference-wide diversity and inclusion working group that we've created.
I currently serve as the conference's Student Athlete Advisory Committee's Diversity and Inclusion Officer. This position is charged with ensuring that the conference carries out its commitment to inclusion for all. And I assist the conference staff in creating opportunities for student athletes from different backgrounds to come together to share and exchange ideas. I also work closely with the Big East Diversity and Inclusion Working Group.
You know, when I think about diversity, I think about the fact that diversity is a fact. When we think about inclusion, we think about inclusion being a choice. And I think if we can succeed in anything at the Big East is to impress upon everyone how inclusion isn't just a choice but a responsibility.
The Big East is committed to continuing the development of programs and initiatives that support diverse and inclusive environments for our student athletes, coaches, staff, and communities.
Back here at historic Walsh Gymnasium, Sean St. Jacques here with you, getting set for the third set between Seton Hall and Butler. And historic Walsh Gymnasium Pirates have a 2-0 lead, looking for their first win since October 9th, a 3-0 win over the Georgetown Hoyas here at Walsh Gym. What a great start for Haley Gasser, 10 kills. Amanda Rockwall has chipped in with 7, and Julia Wilkins with 5 as well. Butler still right in the mix for that final spot in the Big East tournament, but they are looking to turn things around and trying to avoid a second straight sweep. So the Pirates won the last set 25-18, won 25-22 in the opening set. And the Pirates again trying to end a 7-game losing streak. Looking for their third conference win of the season. Third set underway. She tried to dig out the opening serve. It's an ace. As Maggie Svelbar opens up the third set with the first Pirate point. There have been a couple of aces for the Pirates. Gasser had one, and Rosenberg had a nasty one as well. Logan with a hard hit, dug out by Svelbar, blocked at the net that time. Far side, point Pirates. Finished off by Julia Wilkins. And the Pirates have a 2-0 lead already in this third set. Horn digs out the serve from Svelbar. Logan. That was dug out again by Svelbar. And that's right into the net from Wilkins. And Butler gets their first point of the third set. Anna Logan will serve. She has not had a big chance as far as the kills go to have a big impact yet tonight. Oh, good set. Lasted, but it's too strong. And it's a point for Butler, 2-2 here in the third set. Murray dug out the initial serve. That's blocked, but out of play. It's a point for Seton Hall. Three-two in the third set. Elizabeth Satsong into serve for the Pirates. LeBou digs that out. Horn on the far side, a hammer, dug out, and then finished off at the net. Brooke Gregory with the Butler kill that time, and it's 3 apiece. She's had a solid game for the Butler Bulldogs so far. Gasser digs out the initial serve. That was just shoveled over there. Svelbar back to Gasser. It's blocked well at the net by Davidson. Near side, and a mistake from Brittany Robinson. Put it right into the net, and it's 4-3 Seton Hall. The serve from Rockwall. And a mistake on the dig. 5-3 Seton Hall in the third set. As Amanda Rockwall's serve made it tough. Made it tough that time too, and it was tipped right back over the net by Emily Turner. And the Pirates have a 6-3 lead in the third set. Rockwall to serve for the Pirates. Horn sets it, gets it right back. Great dig out there by Seton. Kept alive by Ramsinger. Horn with a blast. Pirates can't dig it out. And Horn with the kill. 6-4 Pirates in the third set. Shea Horn has had a solid game for Butler as well. Take another look here. It sets up well for her. Wow, what a try to dig that out by Elizabeth Seton, but she couldn't quite keep it alive. Great blast by Horn. Right down the middle, Gasser deflected, kept alive by LeBou. Horn saves it. And Butler keeps this rally alive. Fantastic play by the Bulldogs. LeBou again digs it out with a dive. Logan, that's dug out by Seton. She can't save it. And Butler's back within one. 6-5 Pirates. Great rally by Butler that time, and the traveling Bulldog faithful appreciate it. Ramsinger. Svelbar and a blast. Logan dug it out. LeBou, and it was Ramsinger dove for it. They just kept that alive. Svelbar and a blast dug out by LeBou again. Horn is blocked. Butler can't save it. Well, LeBou did everything she could. And the Pirates get the point, 7-5. As Grace Rosenberg will serve. She's had some eye-popping serves so far tonight. There goes another one. LeBou barely kept that alive. It went right back into the net. And the Pirates lead 8-5 in the third set. Man, Grace Rosenberg serves. She's only had one service error tonight. The rest have just been rockets. It's another really good serve. LeBou, though, digs it out brilliantly well that time. Kept alive. Gasser is blocked. Well, Butler needed that. It looked like a combination of Megan Sheridan and Melody Davidson. Another look at it there, and it is Sheridan who will get the credit. Emma Milstead will serve for Butler. Just got it over the net. Rosenberg sets, fired home by Reese Kohler. Kohler's kill, and it's 9-6, Seton Hall. Pirates lead 2-0 and have the lead in the third set. Haley Gasser will serve. Just got that over the net. Logan, dug out by Murray. That's fired in, that's another kill. Julia Wilkins again for the Pirates. She has 9 kills. And Seton Hall has a 10-6 lead. Gasser with a dipping serve that was dug out by LeBou. And that is a point for Seton Hall. That was out of play on the near side. 11-6 Pirates in the third set, and Butler is going to take a timeout here. Wow. Well, this has not been the Pirate team that many have come accustomed to see over the last couple of weeks. They have really struggled. Things just seemingly have not gone their way for a lot of conference play, especially of late. They've lost 7 matches in a row. But boy, they have not played like it tonight. They've been phenomenal. They've come out firing. And ever since they grabbed that little bit of momentum in the first set, it just seems like they haven't fully lost it. Butler has made the runs. They've continued to fight. They have not been out of any of the sets so far, but they are letting it slip away here. Butler is in some trouble in this third set as Sharon Clark tries to rally the troops, down 5 and down 2 sets to none on the road here at Seton Hall. Well, part of it, Anna Logan only with 3 kills tonight. Pirates are on a 3-0 run. Here's the upcoming schedule for the Pirates. It's Xavier next, and then a couple against St. John's, one here on the Big East Digital Network in Queens, and Villanova on the schedule as well to finish out the regular season for the Pirates. Gasser will serve. Logan, that is a good strike on the near side from Megan Sheridan. And out of the timeout, Butler gets a much needed kill. It's 11-7 Pirates in the third set. Elizabeth LeBou, the libero, will serve for Butler. Pretty good placement on it, and Seton Hall can't get it back over. And it was Julia Wilkins who initially tried to dig that out, but it lands out of play. It's a Butler ace, 11-8 Pirates. LeBou, a little bit further back from the last serve. Rosenberg for Gasser, floats it over, was tipped back over. Rosenberg saved that, but not enough hits for the Pirates to get it back over. And a nice little spurt from Butler out of the timeout. 3 straight points, and Seton Hall will call a timeout. 11-9 Pirates in the third set. And Butler responded extremely well there out of their timeout. And now Seton Hall will regroup. Pirates have a promising freshman class for the future. We're seeing a good signs from that from Reagan Murray, the libero for the Pirates. She's had a solid game tonight. As we take a look at the Butler upcoming schedule, and that's the big one upcoming, St. John's on the road on November 11th. That's why this game was so important. Butler really wanted to go in there with a chance to overtake St. John's. That's now in doubt. Down 2 sets to none and down 2 points in this third set. Those are the two battling it out, at least for the time being, for that final spot in the Big East Volleyball Championships. And Butler is certainly up against it here. After losing 3 sets to none to Marquette their last time out, they find themselves trailing 2-0 here in South Orange. But got to give a lot of the credit to Seton Hall, the way they've come out, and they've played the role of spoiler almost to perfection so far tonight. 11-9, Pirate lead in this third set. Butler will serve out of the timeout with Elizabeth LeBou. 11-9 and a 2 sets to none lead for the Pirates. Dug out by Murray. Butler just keep that alive at the net. I believe that was Huntley at the near side, kind of sending that over. Logan, great dig out by Murray. Huntley again. And it's a kill for Mackenzie Huntley. Pirates answer back 12-9, pardon me, in this third set. And I think it was more about the placement than the power on that kill. Oh, miscommunication there. Butler does dig that out. Logan has it blocked. Murray with a heck of a dig there, but it's right back into the net. And Butler gets the point, 12-10 in the third set. Boy, Reagan Murray's been everywhere over the last couple of points that have been contested. That time, though, hit it a little too close to the net, and Seton Hall couldn't get it back over. Shore will serve for the Bulldogs. Rosenberg. Wilkins. How good has she been tonight? Julia Wilkins makes it 13-10 Pirates, and she has 9 kills for Seton Hall tonight. Maggie Svelbar to serve, one of the best players the Pirates have had this season. Initial dig by Milstead. Logan dug out by Svelbar, tapped over by Wilkins. And that's going to be a violation, I think, at the net. Butler gets the point. 13-11. Seton Hall's lead as Shea Horn comes back in for the Bulldogs. Logan will serve for Butler. Well, dug out by Gasser. Ball was blocked, fumbled around at the net. Butler does keep it alive. And it's blocked out of bounds. It's a Butler kill by Brooke Gregory. And they're back within one in this third set, 13-12. Pirates. Logan will serve again. It's an ace. Misjudged, I think, by Reagan Murray. And Butler has come back to tie it in the third set. That's dug back over the net. Set on the near side, and another point for Butler, another kill for Brooke Gregory. And Butler has their first lead, I believe, in the set. And they've scored the last four, 14-13. But a service error ties the score at 14. Oh, man. Bit of a momentum killer there for Butler. And Seton Hall will get the ball with this third set tied up at 14 apiece. The service comes in. LeBou kept that alive. Point for Butler. Murray couldn't quite dig that out. And it was Horn again with the kill for the Bulldogs. 15-14 Butler. The serve here from Brooke Gregory. Thundered home. Amanda Rockwall ties it. 15 apiece. Another look at it here. It might have tipped off a Horn and then definitely, I think, hit off of LeBou, who tried to dig that out. Logan digs out the initial serve from Rockwall. That's tipped, kept alive. Pirates have to get it over, they do. And Davidson pushes it over the top. Svelbar for Gasser. Too much on it. And it's a point for the Bulldogs. They take a 16-15 lead in the third set. Ramsier will serve for Butler. Butler leads by one, but trails by 2 sets to none. That's tipped over, dug out by Sheridan. Horn taps it over. Quick set, quick fire. Butler just about saves it. No, they can't. It's off the Gatorade bath. What an effort by the Bulldogs to keep that alive, but they couldn't get it back over the net. And we're tied at 16 in the third set. Another great look at the effort here. Was blocked initially by Davidson. What a dive by Logan to keep that alive. But ends up hitting the Gatorade. 16-all in the third set. Rosenberg will serve. She's got a cannon on her, and this feels like a big moment in the match. Oh, it's an ace. Grace Rosenberg is turning up the heat inside Walsh Gym. 17-16 Pirates. That was a thunderbolt. Rosenberg again. LeBou does well to dig that out. And Butler answers. Really nice play at the net by Melody Davidson. 17 apiece here in the third set. Emma Milstead will serve for the Bulldogs. And she sends it too far, and it's over the line and out. A service error for Butler. And the Pirates lead 18-17 in the third set with Gasser up to serve for the Pirates. Well, Haley Gasser has probably been the player of the game. She's been phenomenal. Davidson had it blocked at the net. Rosenberg sets, and that is blocked down. Butler ties it. Davidson again at the net, controlling things for Butler, and it's 18 all in the third set. Not only Davidson has had a strong night for Butler, despite them being down 2-0. Here's LeBeau. Dug out by Murray. She had to slide to get there. Tapped over, great dig. Nobody there for Butler on the second try. 19-18. Another look at it here. It was Wilkins again. Finesse. And the dig attempt was hit right into a teammate by LeBeau. Oh, what a dig out that time by Rosenberg. Kept alive. Murray digs it out. Gasser sets it up for Huntley. 20-18 in the third set. Pirates on top. Mackenzie Huntley with her fourth kill. Murray serves. LeBeau digs out the initial serve. Gasser this time, Rosenberg. Huntley again. And it's kept alive by Ramsier. Tipped over, miscommunication, I think, and out of everybody's reach. Point for Butler. And it's 20-19, Seton Hall in the third set. Another look at it here. Oh, really good placement by Megan Sheridan. Take a look at the replay. 20-19, Seton Hall in the third set. Maria Shore will serve for the Bulldogs. Gasser on the initial. Fired home, it was deflected. Point for the Pirates as Amanda Rockwall's great game continues. 21-19 Pirates. You can just tell by the bench, Coach Yeager, they can sense it. But still a little ways to go. Sent over the net, dug out by Milstead. Blocked at the net, Pirates can't save it. It's a point for Butler, good response from the Bulldogs, and Anna Logan gets a kill. She has been, at least by her standards, and those are high standards, quiet tonight for the Bulldogs. It's rare you see that. But has been doing the little things to keep Butler hanging around here. She serves. Right down Broadway for another kill. Amanda Rockwall. Worth another look. That is blasted past LeBeau. Pirates to serve. Seton was dug out initially. Oh, nice service back over for Butler. 22-21. Pirates lead in this third set. A little bit of a shovel pass, for lack of a better term, over the net. And Brooke Gregory will serve. Oh, it's dug out nicely by Seton, and it's blocked out of play. Pirates have another point, 23-21 in the third set. Pirates are 2 points away from an unlikely sweep. Rockwall to serve. LeBeau digs it out. Set up for Robinson. It was deflected but kept alive. Oh, miscommunication, but somehow Turner kept that alive. Logan back over, dug out by Svelbar. Gasser, still alive. It was dug out by Shore, I think off a deflection. Horn, deflected and dug out by Rockwall. Gasser, what a dig by Logan. Towards the net, tipped over by Turner. And it's match point for the Pirates. Well, now hang on a minute. Wait just a moment. I think the officials are checking something here. So take a look at the replay. Allison Yeager was not too thrilled with the initial check, I think. I think we're awaiting the ruling now, I believe. Well, the scoreboard hasn't changed. Looks to still be match point for the Pirates. Haven't won since October 9th here against Georgetown. Horn, oh, saves it. Butler gets a point, back within 2. 24-22 Pirates. Here in the third set, they lead 2-0. Butler serving to stay in the match. Megan Ramsier will serve for the Bulldogs. Right down the middle, it's too strong from Reese Kohler. And Butler is back within 1. 24-23 Pirates. A timeout is called here in the third set. Well, this would be something. Butler coming in, at least when you look at the seasons these two teams have had, as heavy favorites. But Seton Hall is a point away from flipping the script on a Butler team that is trying to avoid being swept for the second straight conference match and head to St. John's in even more of a must-win situation than they were heading into tonight. For Seton Hall, they've tried to play spoiler. They've had the energy all night long since the opening point contested tonight. And it's really been everybody involved that's played for the Pirates who've been phenomenal. Amanda Rockwell leads the Pirates with 11 kills. Haley Gasser really carried the Pirates in that second set. She has 10 kills. And Julia Wilkins with double figures in that category as well. Great performance, as you'd expect, from Reagan Murray with 15 digs tonight. And Svelbar and Seton with 10 apiece as well in the digs category. Pirates have match point. Up 24-23 in the third set, up 2-0. Looking to end a 7-game losing streak. Ramsier to serve. Svelbar tips it up, blasted. Point Butler. At the net. Butler ties it. Remember, it's win by 2. Tied at 24 in the third set. Murray digs it out. Near side, Gasser with a firebolt, but it's blocked, kept alive. Horn has it for Butler. And Butler takes the lead in the third set, and Butler could turn the tide here. Gasser could not dig it out, and now it's set point for the Bulldogs. Svelbar tapped over. Well, Davidson kept that alive. Gasser, Logan digs it out. At the net for Davidson, it's in. Butler wins the third set. How crucial could that turn out to be? Seton Hall had an opportunity to close the door, but Butler responds. And Sharon Clark's got to feel great about the way her team fended off those last couple of points. They win the set 26-24. We'll head to the fourth set after a quick break on the Big East Digital Network, presented by SoFi.
What can great minds do?
While at Seton Hall, I interned with the Superior Court of New Jersey, and that inspired me to go to law school.
I am a physics and civil engineering major, and I want to work on infrastructure in underdeveloped countries.
I'm the news director at one of the top college radio stations in the country.
I'm working with my professor on research that could help athletes during sudden cardiac events.
I started my own business, Classic Soccer Cleats, and I just sold it to a company in England.
Come see for yourself what great minds can do.
It's time to fuel your ambitions by taking charge of your student debt. At SoFi, we've helped over 250,000 people refinance their student loans, saving thousands of dollars. Now you can pay off your student loans faster and reach your goals sooner. See how much you can save in just 2 minutes at SoFi.com/save.
Sean St. Jacques back here with you in South Orange, New Jersey on the campus of Seton Hall University. It's Big East Volleyball on the Big East Digital Network presented by SoFi. Heading to the fourth set with Seton Hall leading the Butler Bulldogs 2-1. Pirates had a big chance there to win the match in the third set, but Butler fended off 3 straight match points to turn the tide and steal the third set. So we head to a crucial fourth set here. Pirates still with a chance to close it out, but Butler trying to gain the momentum back that they had just at the end of that third set to keep themselves in it. Remember, Seton Hall winless since October 9th. And it might have shown a little bit there as they were trying to finish off that third set. Couldn't quite get over the line that time, but they have another chance here in the fourth set. Butler trying to build on a good end to that third set and trying to turn things around here in the fourth set. Both teams are back out there for the fourth set. Murray rejoins her teammates, the libero on the floor for the Pirates. Looks like Butler will serve to start things off here in the fourth set. And it'll be Maria Shore for the Bulldogs. All 3 sets have been a lot of fun to watch. We've seen a lot of twists and turns so far. Gasser digs out the initial effort. Oh, it's fired home. Good start for the Pirates in this fourth set, and it's Amanda Rockwall who has really emerged over the last set and a half. Who finds the gap and just hammers it in. Pirates lead 1-0 to start the fourth set. Elizabeth Seton will serve for the Pirates. Dug out by LeBoux, had a solid game for Butler. And Murray got the initial dig on the shot from Brooke Gregory, who ends up getting the kill, and it's 1 apiece. Logan will serve. Seton. Gasser blocked, but a point for the Pirates. Gasser will get the credit in the end. 2-1 Pirates. As Butler thought they had it blocked at the net. And Rockwall now will serve. LeBoux with the dig. Horn dug out by Seton. Svelbar. Blast on the far side by Turner. Kept alive for Gregory, but it's missed. No, it's Butler's point. I think it might have taken a deflection. Gonna go down as a kill from Brooke Gregory. Let's take another look. And maybe off the fingertips there. I think even Emily Turner, who might have hit her fingertips, I'm not sure she was 100% confident that it didn't hit her fingertips. Point for Butler, 2-2 in the fourth set. Turner gets the kill that time, gets the point right back for the Pirates. Emily Turner with a fortunate deflection, but she'll take it. And the Pirates have an early 3-2 lead. Another look at it. Horn got a piece. Davidson was there as well, protecting the net, but it's a point for the Pirates, and we get to see Grace Rosenberg serve again. I think that's a win for everybody. Another dipping, venomous serve. Dug out initially, Horn. That's dug out by Seton. Gasser. That's a point for the Pirates. It's been a while since Gasser's gotten a kill. She's back on the mark. Her 12th of the match, along with 7 digs, and it's 4-2 Pirates. Rosenberg, dug out by LeBoux. Might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. Who was gonna knock that over? Gasser with a little floater. Davidson kind of propped that up. Horn over the net. Seton digs it out. Another little tip over. That was Shore with the dig. Blasted by Horn. Dug out Nice Seton, but the Pirates couldn't get the final touch over the net. It was just over Huntley. And it's a point for Butler, 4-3, Pirates in the fourth set. Megan Rams here will serve for the Bulldogs. Seton. Blast from Kohler was blocked. And a blast from Horn is down for a point. Tied at 4 in the fourth set. Shea Horn, worth another look, hammers it home. Horn has 8 kills and 2 digs tonight. Shoveled over by Kohler. Horn again. Nice dig by Huntley. Gasser, point for the Pirates. 5-4, Seton Hall in front in the fourth set. As Gasser now has a 13th kill, which leads both teams. And the Pirate fans inside Walsh Gym are starting to let their team hear it. LeBou with a good dig off the serve. Blocked at the net initially. Oh, but they're gonna give the point to the Pirates. It was Melody Davidson who tried to touch that over. Might have gone through the net. Another look at it. Not on the initial one. Oh, but on the second try she might have. And it's a point for the Pirates. 6-4. Horn, not sure if she meant to do that, but she'll take it. As the ball flies up, hits our official on the near side. After Horn with a little bit of a finesse shot, makes it 6-5 Seton Hall in the fourth set. Horn with the serve. Gasser. Oh, was tipped over nicely by Wilkins, but kept alive by LeBou. Davidson with a blast. Tied at 6 in the fourth set. Melanie Davidson had nothing but hardwood to aim at, right down the middle. It's Davidson's 6th kill of the match. She also has 3 blocks and 3 digs. Just lofted over her there. Logan with a dig, and that's a blast. Megan Sheridan, and Butler takes the lead in the fourth set, 7-6. Shea Horn will serve for the Bulldogs. Gasser. And that's too strong from Reese Kohler. And it's 8-6 Butler, who seemingly have newfound momentum in the fourth set. Horn's serve just got over the net. Sent back over, and that's a kill. Much needed from Julia Wilkins. Have a look at it here. Just patty caked it over the net. A dig by LeBou. Oh, that is a strong, strong kill on the far side by Megan Sheridan. Pirates couldn't dig it out. 9-7 Butler. Megan Sheridan all of a sudden up to 6 kills with 4 digs and a block. LeBou serves, Gasser digs. Oh, it was blocked. Butler could not keep it up. Well, the Bulldogs are saying that they had another hit there. Well, they're wondering is the miscue the fact that it was not served, or rather not set correctly, or was there not enough hits left for the Bulldogs to get it over the net? Anna Logan's talking with the official. And Logan is explaining to her coach that it wasn't about the hit, it was actually about the way it was set over the net. Sharon Clark gets the explanation and has a wry smile on as the play continues. 9-8 Butler. 9-9. Oh, wow. Thought it surely was going to go over the net, but Butler can't clear it. And after the last two were hammered home by Sheridan, she can't get that one over the net, and it's 9 apiece. Logan. A blast, but it's dug out by Murray. Set over, a little bit of miscommunication, but Butler keeps it alive. Logan, Gasser. It's set up for Turner. It was kept alive by Huntley initially. The set, a blast, a block by Logan. And Butler's back in front 10-9. Another look at it here. Logan's all over it. Blocking Wilkins. Robinson's back in for Butler. 10-9 Bulldogs in the fourth set. Pirates lead 2-1. Shore will serve for the Bulldogs. Gasser is set up for another absolute smash from Julia Wilkins. 10 apiece in the fourth set. And you can hear Coach Yeager for the Pirates encouraging her squad. Seton serves for Seton Hall. It was dug out initially by Milstead, and a miscue by Logan. Pirates take the lead, 11-10 in the fourth set on another rare miscue by Anna Logan. Just didn't get enough behind it and hit it right into the net. Seton will serve. Just got it over the net. Great dig by Murray, but nobody there to hit it back over. And an absolute blast right down the middle. And Logan will serve, 11 apiece in the fourth set. Murray digs. Fired home. Logan had no chance as Amanda Rockwall stonewalls her. 12-11 Pirates in the fourth set. And Rockwall will serve. Blocked at the net. Emily Turner stuffs it back. 13-11 Pirates. Another look at it. And that is a great block at the net there by Turner. Too strong down the middle. Point for the Pirates is Brooke Gregory put too much on it. And the Pirates all of a sudden have a 14-11 lead. Rockwall to serve. Not the best of digs by Horn that time. Logan, oh, good touch. Oh, what a dig, a dive by Seton to keep it alive. Back with Butler, and it's too long again from Gregory. Boy, the way she's been playing tonight and all season, you'd expect her to find the space. Two miscues. Pirates have a 15-11 lead in the fourth set. And Butler is going to call a timeout. Well, Butler came out firing at the start of this fourth set, knowing that they'd gained momentum after snatching away the third set when the Pirates had a chance to finish it off a couple of times. But Butler fought it off. They've sent it to a fourth set. But now there's a lot of work to still be done. Pirates have responded after Butler had the lead for most of the early stages of this set. Now Seton Hall is on a 4-0 scoring run here. 15-11 they lead in this important fourth set. Pirates are trying to end a 7-game losing streak. They've already ended a streak of losing 21 of the last 23 sets that they've played. And now they're trying to get a win on top of that. Looking for their third conference win of the season. While Butler, who's right in the mix for a Big East tournament spot, is trying to avoid what could be a big loss with St. John's up next, a team that they need to fend off for that fourth spot. So to say this fourth set could be season defining might not be that far off for the Butler Bulldogs. Seton Hall has played one of their better games in a while. And they know that they are getting close here, but there's a long way to go. Butler has been fighting all night. Rockwall serves. Horn over the net. Seton with a dig. Turner. It's wide. Point for Butler out of the timeout. And I think Turner was trying to maybe be a little too fine there. She had a little bit more space on that far side of the court. The serve from Gregory. Blocked, kept alive just barely. And it's over the net from Murray. Pirates keep the rally alive. Blast, and Seton digs it out. Sent over. Robinson kept that alive for Horn. Again, Murray. Turner is blocked. And it was, I think, a combination of Horn and Davidson. 15-13, Pirates. Butler scored the last two. Great dig on the serve by Murray. Gasser. Logan keeps it alive. Horn, too strong. Point for the Pirates. 16-13. Rosenberg back in for the Pirates to serve, and why not? She's been phenomenal all night. LeBou is back in for the Bulldogs. Oh, it's another venomous serve. But Bulldogs have the answer. Shea Horn with a really strong kill. 16-14 in the fourth set. Worth another look. And just out of the reach of Seton, who's been so good, especially in these last couple of sets for the Pirates. Couldn't quite get to it. Gasser. That went over the net, and Horn taps it down for a second straight kill. And Butler's back within one in this fourth set, 16-15. Ramsier to serve. Rosenberg for Gasser, but it's right into the net. And it's tied up at 16. And the Pirates will take a timeout. Well, what an answer from the Butler Bulldogs. It seems like timeouts have really dictated the way this game has gone, especially in the third set and really the second set as well, when Butler had a little bit of a late surge and then the Pirates just dominated the latter stages of the second set. And Butler, of course, snatched away a couple of match points and fought them off to take the third set, and now it's anybody's game here in the fourth set, 16 apiece. The Butler fans that have made the trip are enjoying the fight from their Bulldogs here in South Orange. They know how important this game is for their season. But Sharon Clark's squad has answered the bell. A couple of nice dance moves there as well, but they know there's a long way to go. They're hoping they can dance their way to a fifth set here in South Orange. Definitely worth another angle on the dance moves there. I would not want to challenge that man to a dance-off, that's for sure. He has got the moves. Butler's had the moves these last couple of sets, and they are swinging their way through right now to try and stay in this thing. Out of the timeout, it's tied at 16. Seton Hall leads 2-1. And for Butler, Megan Ramsier will serve. This feels like a big point in this fourth set. Murray digs it out. Rosenberg. That was Kohler over the net. Horn. Oh, that's set up. Huntley. Kept alive by Horn. And a big swing. And a point for Butler. A big kill potentially there as Megan Sheridan, who's continued to be strong in this fourth set, makes it 17-16 Bulldogs. Ramsier with the serve. Rosenberg for Huntley. That took a deflection, but it was saved by LeBou. Horn. It took a deflection, and it's another kill for Shea Horn. 18-16 Butler. And all of a sudden, they can sense a comeback in the cards here. Rosenberg for Gasser, but a good block at the net. Dug out by Seton. Here comes Gasser. She found it. No. It's a point for Butler. That one hit the net and then did not find the hardwood in play. Gasser maybe rushed it just a tad. Another timeout here. And Butler all of a sudden, remember, 2-0 down. They had to fight just to stay alive in the third set. They fought off a couple of match points, I think 3 of them actually. And now the Bulldogs are knocking on the door of forcing a 5th and decisive set on the road in South Orange. This is the mark of a team that is fighting for a playoff spot in the Big East tournament. And they have not gone quietly tonight. They have made Seton Hall work for it. And there is still a long way to go in this 4th set. And Sharon Clark, you can kind of see some smiles, some belief from that Butler bench. Allison Yeager talking with her players as well. They know that they are right in this. They're on the verge still of potentially winning it in 4 sets. And they're trying to respond with Butler up 19-16 in this 4th set. Sean St. Jacques here with you on the Big East Digital Network. Big East Volleyball presented by SoFi. Butler is 7-5 in conference play, trying to keep pace with 7-5 St. John's for the final spot in the Big East tournament. Seton Hall's trying to end a 7-game losing streak. Butler out of the timeout with an ace. Megan Ramsier makes it 20-16 Dogs. Murray digs it out on the initial serve. Huntley, dug out by LeBou, did really well to get there. Here's Horn, took something off of it. And Butler is in complete control now in this 4th set, 21-16. Megan Ramsier will serve. That's a big one for the Pirates. Reese Kohler with a big kill there for the Pirates. Ends the 7-0 run for the Bulldogs, and it was actually Logan's touch that led to the Pirate point. Now Gasser will serve. Just got it over the net, and it's an ace. Haley Gasser. And it's 21-18 Butler, and now Butler will call another timeout. Well, the Pirates were letting it get away from them there for a moment, but a couple of crucial points have them right back in it in this 4th set. What a match this is turning out to be. It felt like the Pirates were on the verge of a sweep. Butler has fought back. And just when you thought the Bulldogs had gained a little bit of momentum, you see the fight back that the Pirates are capable of in this 4th set. Both coaches have been doing a lot of that. We see there from Coach Yeager, a lot of clapping, a lot of smiling, a lot of encouragement. It's been one of those matches where you've got to stay in. See the fans taking this one in. 2019 Big East Volleyball Championship tickets. The championship semifinals and the final are on November 29th and 30th, respectively, at the Al McGuire Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You go to thebigeast.com/VB tickets or call the Marquette University ticket office at 414-288-6888. So fans are enjoying it, both sets of fans. There have been a lot of Butler Bulldog fans that have made the trip. They've enjoyed the fight back that they've seen from their dogs. 21-18, Butler leads in the fourth set. Gasser serves. LeBou digs out the initial one. Davidson. That was a good dig initially by Rosenberg, but it was off the net, and Wilkins couldn't corral it. 22-18, Butler on top in the fourth set. And Shea Horn will serve. Another look at the last sequence, but there was really the net kind of hurt Wilkins there. Went right back into her, and she couldn't get it over the net. Gasser dug out by Horn. Near side Logan. Good dig by Murray. Huntley just taps it over. LeBou. Venom on it. Oh, it's a Butler point. Butler a little bit fortunate there that the violation was called, because that was a miscue on the kill attempt by Megan Sheridan. And Butler has a 23-18 lead. Right down Broadway, and a kill for Julia Wilkins. Well, the Pirates needed that. Back within 4. 23-19 Dogs in the fourth set. If Butler wins the set, we go to a fifth and decisive tie-breaking set. Logan. Oh, that was blocked, I think by Wilkins. Wilkins gets it back. Fires it, but what a dig out that time by Milstead. Murray keeps it alive. Rosenberg over the net, Milstead again. Logan. Gasser couldn't save it, neither could Murray. It's a kill for Anna Logan. Her 6th of the match. Set point for Butler. Trying to send it to a 5th after being 2-0 down. Tipped over. Oh, Butler just about kept that alive at the net. Most miscommunication there. Murray stepped in well. Wilkins is blocked. Murray, another set. Blocked again! Butler has turned it around. Butler wins the fourth set, 25-19. 2 sets apiece. We'll head to a break. The fifth and decisive set is coming up next. Butler blocks their way to a decisive fifth set here in South Orange on the Big East Digital Network.
What is a Villanovan? In 30 seconds? Well, Villanovans aim high. Top 50 National University high. We think fast and stay connected. V's up. Villanovans think deeply, push boundaries, and go, go, go! Still with me? We climb corporate ladders and these ladders. This campus is our home, but you can find us almost anywhere. Villanovans have big hearts and solve even bigger problems, and we celebrate together. Ignite change, go Nova.
What can great minds do?
While at Seton Hall, I interned with the Superior Court of New Jersey, and that inspired me to go to law school.
I am a physics and civil engineering major, and I want to work on infrastructure in underdeveloped countries.
I'm the news director at one of the top college radio stations in the country.
I'm working with my professor on research that could help athletes during sudden cardiac events.
I started my own business, Classic Soccer Cleats, and I just sold it to a company in England.
Come see for yourself what great minds can do.
You have 4 years to help you figure out the meaning of life. Do you realize what a great gift this is?
I think of college as a moment of pilgrimage.
You'll go places you never thought you'd go. You'll meet people you never thought you'd meet. And you will experience things that are so rich that you can hold on to them forever.
Go to a fifth and decisive set here in South Orange, Seton Hall and Butler. It's Big East Volleyball on the Big East Digital Network, presented by SoFi. Sean St. Jacques here with you. Really appreciate you sticking around. You might have thought about leaving after the first 2 sets. Seton Hall dominated in the opening 2, but Butler responded like teams do. They're trying to vie for that Big East tournament positioning. They have fought back to force a fifth and decisive set here in South Orange. Butler swept Seton Hall at Hinkle Fieldhouse earlier this season. Seton Hall's trying to end a 7-game losing streak. Butler is trying to keep pace with St. John's for the fourth and final spot in the Big East tournament. Really has been a fun match with Seton Hall on the verge of a sweep in the third, but Butler saved 3 match points and ended up sending it to a fourth. They then pretty much dominated it in the fourth set. And now it comes down to this. It's first to 15 in this fifth set. And it's still a win by 2 scenario here. Butler is trying to improve to 8-5 in the Big East. Seton Hall is looking for their 3rd conference win of the season. Really has been a fun match. And Butler down and out at one point has tied it up 2 sets apiece. And Seton Hall trying to recover in this fifth set to take home the win. Shore will serve for Butler to start the fifth set. Gasser digs it out. Right at the net, and an early point for the Pirates. Amanda Rockwall with the kill, and the Pirates get the first point. And the Pirates will serve with Elizabeth Seton. Dug out initially by Horn, still kept alive into the net twice. It's Butler's point. And it's 1 apiece to start off the fifth set. Logan will serve for Butler. Seton, Gasser. A lot of venom behind that one. 2-1 Pirates in the fifth set. Gasser now has 14 kills along with Rockwall and Wilkins. They all have 14 apiece. A service error though by Amanda Rockwall, and it's 2 apiece in the fifth set. So Brooke Gregory now will serve for the Dogs. Just got it over the net. Gasser digs it out. Oh, went over the net and out of play. It's a point for Butler. Bit of a miscue there. And Butler leads 3-2 in the fifth set. Gregory. A service error. And it's 3-3. Wow, what a weird start to this fifth set. A service error apiece. We've seen quite a few from both sides tonight, as Grace Rosenberg will serve for the Pirates. It's a rocket, but it's too strong. Just her 2nd service error of the night, and Butler takes a 4-3 lead in the fifth. Rare miscue from Rosenberg, who's been fantastic serving for the Pirates tonight. And Megan Ramsier will serve. Murray digs. Blocked at the net by Davidson, but a point for the Pirates. And Butler wasn't sure about the call initially, but it is 4 apiece. Despite the great block, I believe it was Melody Davidson that got the better of the touch there. Gasser will serve 4 apiece in the fifth and decisive set. They are looking at it again. And the point has been confirmed. It is a point for the Seton Hall Pirates, 4 apiece. Dug out by LeBou. Here is Horn tapping it over. Rosenberg sets it up. A blast, a block. How good is that from Melody Davidson? And she had help. Megan Sheridan was in the area as well. And Shea Horn will serve for the Bulldogs, who lead 5-4 in this fifth set. Right down the middle, a tap over. Back there to save it was Sheridan, but she couldn't get it back over. Point for the Pirates, 5 apiece in the fifth set. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication for the Bulldogs on that occasion. And Reagan Murray will serve. Oh, a bit of a miscue there. Logan saves it. Oh, they recovered extremely well. And Megan Sheridan has the kill for Butler at 6'5" Bulldogs. Megan Ramsey didn't get the best contact, but Logan kept it alive and Sheridan finished it. Oh, good try by Wilkins, blocked at the net. Oh, Gregory gets blocked, it's still alive. And it's a point for the Pirates. Mackenzie Huntley finds a way through. 6 apiece. It's back and forth in the 5th set. Here's another look. Just squeezed it through, and Gregory could not get it back over the top. Svelbar serves. Went a little bit too close to the net initially. Logan was blocked. Another set of tap over, but right to Svelbar. Murray for Turner. Good dig out by Milstead. Logan, but a Murray dig out, and Seton Hall can't keep it alive. It's Logan's kill, 7-6 Butler. In this 5th set. Maria Shore back on to serve. Seems like Butler has gotten a lot of points off of her serves tonight. Most of the time that's a coincidence. Good serve though by Shore, just got it over the net. And a blast, good dig out by LeBou. Logan, pinpoint. That's more like it from Anna Logan. Teams will switch sides, it's 8-6, and oh my, the finesse from Anna Logan there, impressive for the Dogs. 8-6 Butler. Remember, 1st to 15, win by 2 in the 5th set. Still anybody's game. Butler trying to come back from 2-0 down to pull off a win here. Shore will serve for the Dogs. She hesitated, but got it over the net. Thundered, and it's in. Wilkins with the kill. 8-7 Butler in the 5th. Another look at it here. Boy, Butler's so good at covering the net there, but they couldn't tip it back over. Seton will serve. It was a dipper dug out by LeBou. That was tipped away. Point for the Pirates. They didn't touch it. It was off the net. 8 apiece. Elizabeth Seton will serve. Just over the net. LeBou digs. Logan. Oh, the initial dig from Svelbar was great, but no other Pirate could get to it, and it's 9-8 Butler. Logan will serve. A little tip over the top. Oh, Butler thought they saved it initially, but it hit off the top of the net again, and it's point for the Pirates. What an effort on both ends. 9 apiece in the 5th. Worth another look. LeBou again with a phenomenal dig. Actually hit off the pole and back out of play. LeBou again with a good dig. Set it up for Gregory. It's out. It's a Pirate point. Butler can't believe it. Gregory thought she had it. Anna Logan's over to talk. We'll take another look. Oh, tough to tell from that angle. It was close. Butler protests are not answered. 10-9 Pirates in the 5th and a timeout. Butler, I believe, called it. Maybe a chance to regroup after some frustrations over the last decision. Seton Hall up 10-9 in the 5th. Pirates led 2-0. looked like they were on their way to winning it, but Butler responded by fighting off match points in the third. They won the third set and then really finished the fourth set strong to send us to a decisive fifth. And the Pirates, who could have let the momentum roll over them, are fighting as hard as they did to win the first two sets here in the fifth and have the lead, 10-9 in the fifth. They're trying to end a 7-game losing streak. And the Butler Bulldogs are also trying to end a 1-game, not really a losing streak, but they lost their last time out, trying not to make it a losing streak. And they've responded extremely well tonight to the pressure. Fans have enjoyed it here in Walsh Gym. But there is still work to be done for both sides. It's first to 15, win by 2 in this decisive fifth set. Pirates have a 10-9 lead, and they will serve with Amanda Rockwall. The serve from Rockwall, dug out by Horn. Gregory taps it over, just about kept alive initially by Turner. Logan with the set. Horn didn't get all of it. Here's Gasser. Great dig out by Lebu. It's back over the net to Gasser. Gasser tries again. Blocked, but kept alive. Svelbar just tips it over, and it's a point for Butler. Easy in the end, a tap over, and we're tied up at 10 in the fifth set. This is really turning into one heck of a match. Zimba will come back in to serve. Hasn't served in a while for the Bulldogs. It was dug out initially. Gasser winds up and is blocked. Point for Butler. Robinson on the business end of that transaction. And it's 11-10 Bulldogs. Little help from Davidson as well. After the game, I'll be able to catch up with the winning coach of this one. That is still yet to be determined. 11-10 Butler leads in the fifth set. Sharon Clark, the Butler coach, again talking things out with Maria Shore. What a back and forth match this has been. Butler's trying to finish off what would be a 2-0 comeback. And Seton Hall is trying to finish off their third conference win of the season and end a lengthy losing streak. And much like this match as a whole, at least, it's been nip and tuck in this fifth set. Back and forth. Both teams have had their chances. And now it's about deciding the winner here. Tied at 2. Bulldogs have an 11-10 lead in the fifth set. Fans have enjoyed it. There's been a lot of good dancers in the crowd tonight that our great camera crew's gotten a good look at so far. But it's been even more entertaining on the court. That was just about deflected back. Horn. Point for the Dogs. It was deflected down. And Butler takes a 12-10 lead in the fifth. That could be a crucial kill for Shea Horn. Jillian Zimba serves. Just got it over the net. Gasser tapped right back over by Butler. And they're 2 points away from completing the comeback. Pirates will call a timeout. Well, now the Pirates are up against it. Another look at that last sequence, and Horn, it was easy for her in the end. It was almost put on a plate. And now, after what looked like a Butler loss a couple of sets ago, could be one of their best wins of the season. Just the third time this season that Seton Hall has played in a 5-set match. Last time they did that, they beat Providence back on October 4th, 3-2 here at Walsh Gym. And on the other side for Butler, last time wasn't as long ago for them. It was a 3-2 win on sets against DePaul just a couple of matches ago on November 1st. Lost to Marquette last time out at Hinkle. After they won in Chicago, I should say, against DePaul, and trying to make it their 8th win of the conference season, which would really put them, and I should say keep them, in that mix for a Big East tournament spot in Milwaukee. 5th set, Butler serves up 13-10. First to 15 wins, win by 2. Svelbar. Oh, a smackdown from Reese Kohler when the Pirates needed it most. 13-11. Pirates needed that. Another look. Oh, it was semi-blocked at the net. Made it tough on shore to dig it out. 13-11 Pirates, and Grace Rosenberg, who's been maybe the best server for either side tonight, will step up in a big spot for the Pirates. This really would be a crucial point if the Pirates get the next one. It's a nasty serve. LeBout does dig it out, though, towards the net. Davidson with the kill. Seton could not dig it out. And Butler has match point in South Orange. Another look. And it was Melody Davidson who hammered it home. Megan Ramsier will serve. It's match point for Butler. Rosenberg. At the net, it's tapped down. And Butler completes the comeback. From 2 sets to nothing down, the Butler Bulldogs save themselves in South Orange. 15-11 the final. Butler comes from behind. They win it. They're 8-5 in conference play, and they win it in South Orange. After a quick break, I'll catch up with Sharon Clark, the winning coach from the Butler Bulldogs on the Big East Digital Network, presented by SoFi.
Hallelujah.
And this is just one night. You should see what we do during the day. Marquette University. Be the difference.
At St. John's University, our students believe, serve, explore, and achieve. A Catholic, Vincentian, metropolitan, and global university, we are at the heart of where lives are enriched. We provide a transformative education that goes far beyond the classroom. We aspire to do more. And for nearly 150 years, the St. John's story has been the story of New York City. We are New York's team. We are St. John's.
It's time to fuel your ambitions by taking charge of your student debt. At SoFi, we've helped over 250,000 people refinance their student loans, saving thousands of dollars. Now you can pay off your student loans faster and reach your goals sooner. See how much you can save in just 2 minutes at SoFi.com/save.
Sean St. Jacques here with you on the Big East Digital Network, here with Butler head coach Sharon Clark. Coach, down 2 sets to nothing against this Pirates team, looking to pull off an upset. What did you tell your team going into that 3rd set that ended up leading to this amazing comeback?
The same thing we say all year is like we control what we do on our side. and that's all we can focus on. And we weren't doing a good job of that in the first 2 sets, but we got ourselves together and we're able to take care of the ball on our side of the net.
It seemed like it took a little while for some of your stars like Anna Logan to really get going, but it seemed like that third set when you fought off those match points, you could kind of see the momentum shifting. Did you feel it on your end as well?
Absolutely. I think that was just the end of the game, the way that ended. That was a good momentum shift for us, but I have to give credit to Seton Hall. They came out blazing and they worked us. So.
What does this mean for your Big East tournament hopes? Obviously a lot more to go, but this feels like a big momentum win for you guys with St. John's looming next.
Yeah, you know, we're alive and we just play it a game at a time, try to focus on that game, and each game we try to stay alive to keep going. So it's a tough battle this year. So.
Coach, amazing comeback and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What a fun night here in South Orange. Coach Clark's Bulldogs come out with the win. Thanks for joining us on the Big East Digital Network presented by SoFi. Enjoy the rest of your evening.